Hey all, welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. In this video I'd like to show you how you can obtain for free companion tokens and even marks of potency from rank 5s all the way to rank 7s. Now with these upcoming changes where we can go ahead and upgrade companions all the way to the mythic rarity, companion tokens will be very well needed. And you may as well go ahead and start farming them out for free as you can through this method. So as soon as you go ahead and hit level 80, as I am on this character, you should obtain this quest Legacy Campaigns, where you need to go ahead and speak to Sibella Artis about her visions. So we quickly go ahead and we just teleport over to Protector's Enclave here. And this is where you just want to head up these flight of stairs and over to Sibella herself, just here at the top of Protector's Enclave. Speak to her and then she'll go ahead and talk to you about those legacy campaigns. And here you need to go ahead and you need to actually choose a specific campaign that you want to receive a bonus payment for. So initially we go ahead and we have all of these different campaigns here. Now depending on which campaign you are currently grinding out and which one you want that boost in the campaign currency, or even let's say you don't want to grind out a particular campaign ever and you just want that currency, then you could just select that campaign and you'll obtain that currency through this method, and then you won't have to even go in that zone to basically farm out those quests. And that's something I would do with the Cloaked Ascendancy if you wanted to. As for me, I'm gonna choose Chult here, as that will give me currency to grind out more of those keys. Now what do I mean by the free rewards? Well, if we look in her store, these are the multitude of different rewards we can obtain, and using the currency there are heroes medallions, and with those we'll be able to purchase these marks of potency, enchanting stones, and our companion tokens. I don't recommend purchasing the bonus AD, it's pretty useless. And you can purchase one companion upgrade token for 3 medallions. Now looking back at the actual quests you can obtain, you'll basically obtain quests that are specific to the certain campaigns, like these ones here. And you go ahead and you accept them, and each quest will give you 5 hero medallions along with the campaign currency. So there we go, we've selected those different quests, and when we go ahead and complete them we'll be able to gain those medallions. Now you can see there these quests do have a timer which resets at the Monday of every week. You can see there in 3 days and 21 hours, and then you will obtain another 3 quests. However, those quests will always rotate and you'll get a varying amounts of quests depending on these campaigns. You might get one from this campaign, one from this campaign, and one from this campaign. And usually always the quests are based off what we have here. You will get one where you need to defeat enemies in a specific zone, you'll get one where you need to complete specific quests in a certain zone, and you'll get one where you'll need to go ahead and actually complete heroic encounters in a specific zone. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my other character where I have a lot of these quests actually completed. So here we go, I'm on this character and we have Sibella here, and she has an absolute ton of quests here that I have completed with her. That's a total of 13 quests. Now a trick you can do is basically to save up these quests, and when you go ahead and have 3 of those quests for a given zone or a given campaign, then you can go ahead to complete those quests. For example, if we look over in my quest tracker here, you can see I have always sets of 3. Currently I only have sets of 2 completed. You can see I have 2 Icewind Dale quests. You have one there where you need to complete 5 quests, and the other one there where you need to complete amount of enemies. And all the way down here then you need to complete the heroics in that same campaign zone, Icewind Dale, and it'll be the same with like Chult. And I have the other ones completed there, defeating enemies and completing the quests. So what you can do is every week you'll get 3 more quests from her, as long as you don't already have the quest that she's offering you. And she won't offer you a quest that you haven't done yet until she has no more quests to give you. You basically can obtain 3 quests per legacy campaign, totaling up to 30 different quests, because we have 10 campaigns here. So you could obtain those 30 quests and then go ahead and complete them all, and then you'll be able to gain that 150 of those actual medallions. and 150 of those medallions will give you 50 of those companion upgrade tokens. However, that will take you 10 weeks before you can obtain those. This is a rather lengthy method, but this is the free method which you can obtain those companion upgrade tokens and also those enchanting stones and marks of potency. Those marks of potency you pretty much can't get anywhere else for free other than here, and sometimes in some specific actual events which are very rare, coming around every year or so. And so there we have completed all those quests, and we now have 90 of these medallions, and we can go ahead and we can purchase 30 of these companion upgrade tokens, preparing ourselves for the next mod where we can upgrade our companions to mythic. And that is not going to be enough even still, completing all of those, because you're going to need 150 tokens to be able to completely upgrade a companion from legendary to mythic. And that's being said, you already have it on legendary, so you need a whole bunch of these actual companion upgrade tokens. So where else can you hope to obtain them? Well, there's lots of other places. For example, you can go ahead and complete dungeons, etc., and you can hope to obtain them in those end chests. Another method is, if we go over to Valenhas here, is you can either go ahead and farm these insurgencies. You can see they're currently unlocked here, and popping into them. When you go ahead and you actually complete these insurgencies, you'll gain 100 of these actual chaotic writings, the currency in this campaign, Descent into Avernus. And these chaotic writings, you'll be able to go to a specific vendor called Juma. You may have already heard of him. So we're just going to go ahead and complete this real quick. I'll show you can obtain those chaotic writings. So there we go, we've completed the insurgency and we just closed the rift, and that completes the heroic encounter. And claiming the reward gives you 100 of those chaotic writings. Now, what do you actually use those chaotic writings on? Well, if we go ahead and we pop back through the portal, and we're back in Valenhas here, we can just go through this stronghold just here, out back and around this corner to the left here, and we can speak to this vendor here who's in this cage, Juma. And with those chaotic writings, we can purchase these surprise bags. And within these surprise bags, you can actually hope to obtain a whole multitude of different rewards, from companions to mounts to even companion upgrade tokens. So we go ahead and we open 2 of these, and we immediately there obtained a flame sprite, which is a pretty decent companion, especially with the upcoming changes. Opening a whole bunch of these, you can obtain even more of those companion upgrade tokens for free, and so on and so forth. This is a very helpful method to obtain free stuff for a free-to-play character. Alternatively, of course, you can just complete your daily random queues, refine this rough Astral Diamonds, getting a max of 100,000 per day, and with that you can go ahead on the auction house and you can go ahead and actually purchase companion upgrade tokens directly from these packs. You can see you can purchase 10 of there for 60,000 Astral Diamonds, and scrolling through this you can find other packs as such. The reason why they're particularly cheaper now is you can obtain these current packs from the actual new lockbox. The new lockbox there being actually really good in terms of obtaining trade bars. So I would definitely take the opportunity now to purchase those companion upgrade tokens if you're wanting to get as many of your companions up to mythic. That assuming you already have them on legendary. To get them to legendary, you'll need 120 of those companion upgrade tokens. Alternatively, of course, you can just forget about companion upgrade tokens altogether and just literally upgrade companions with that pure Astral Diamonds there. You'll need 1 million for getting it to legendary, and you'll need 1,500,000 to get them to mythic when that new changes come about. On the topic of trade bars, yes, you can always go ahead and spend those Tourmaline trade bars that you would have obtained through that daily VIP key on, yes, also purchasing companion upgrade tokens there. You can see again, similar price, 3 trade bars for 1 companion upgrade token. Not too bad, especially with this new lockbox having an insane drop rate of those actual trade bars. You can go watch other videos on that lockbox if you so wish. There is one last method I'd like to say. This would be more for the endgame players, when you go ahead and teleport to the Redeemed Citadel here, that being said, if you have completed that Path of the Fallen campaign, you'll be able to go over to this vendor just here, this being EIL, and with her every week you'll be able to purchase with your Zariel favor your 5 companion upgrade tokens along with 5 mount upgrade tokens. Altogether she has a pretty good deal, however it is capped at weekly. You'll only be able to obtain these weekly, and it will cost you 2,000 of that Zariel favor. But that's pretty much it for the free play methods of obtaining upgrade tokens and various of other rewards while you're at it. So hopefully this was at least somewhat helpful. Perhaps those of you hadn't realized this. Well, here you go. Hopefully I presented this well, and if I did, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.